Oof. Shit. Oh, that sucks, man. Hey. Are you fucking kidding me? Even when I download another OBS, it still doesn't display. Then it must be something with OBS then. It's gotta be something with OBS. Alright, let's see. And I'm waiting. Hey, I am a giant chicken. Congratulations. Hang on, I gotta fix this. Yeah, I know it looks weird. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, I know it does look. It's still like this. Oh my god, then it is something on OBS's part. It's gotta be something on OBS's part. Fucking hell. It's lit, fam. Dab, 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 dab. Alright. Alright, I guess, yeah, we're gonna be doing some Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2, this game was a classic back in the day. I loved playing this game. I don't know why I haven't been playing it recently. As you can see, I got some cool merch for my... Also, I mean, I don't know how many people are watching. I mean, it still says 0, so I'm thinking it is something on Restream Chat's part. It's not me. It's something. Fucking sucks, man. It's lit, fam. Dab, 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 dab. Yeah, I got a lot of taunts out. This one's my favorite one.
I love the smell of a kicked ass in the morning. A big cup of kicking your ass.
Alright, I think we're good. Let's go find a match. Alright, let's go into casual because I am not a competitive person. Now let's go. Alright. Ooh yeah, Team Fortress 2. Hit. Ooh, already we found a match. Alright, that was fast. That was fast. Okay, cool. We're gonna get into a match. Can you guys hear me alright, or is the game loud? Is the game running okay, guys? Can you hear me perfectly fine? Oh shit, Viaduct. Oh man, I remember this level. Gear, it's good. Okay, good. Alright, I might have to lower the volume on this. Yeah. It's lit, fam. Dab, 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 dab. Dead. Alright, yeah. Pretty boring when there's like no one else talking to you here. Also, where you been, Lunar Mist? If you're still here, I think you already left, but what you been up to? Well, how's everyone tonight going? How's everyone's night going? Hopefully it's going good. I don't know, that would be pretty hilarious. Imagine when he goes into battle, he says, "It's lit, fam." He gets into battle and goes, "It's lit, fam."
Competition begins in 10 seconds.
Look at that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. We have too many of something.
4, 3, 2, 1. Control point in move.
Let's go, let's engineer. Wait, no, we gotta build a...
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Teleporter going up.
We gotta build a teleporter. Alright, we gotta build a teleporter. Build the teleporter, go.
We have lost the control point.
Alright. Grab this and let's go. Ow.
Teleporter coming right up. Sentry going up.
Go. Okay, put him on the sentry. Alright, come on.
Yeah. Dispenser going up.
We have secured the control point.
Go, get it. Alright, cool, we're going, good going. I'm trying to get a kill. I need to build my sentry. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah. I got a kill.
Oh no.
That's a spy. Fucking bitch. There you go.
Building the sentry.
Build sentry, build sentry. Hi, hey, remember what that is. Ow, I got sniped. Yes. The oh no kill sound. Oh fuck no.
Dispenser down.
Damn it, it's down. Get built this. Alright, level 3, let's go.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Okay, we're doing pretty well. We have the point captured.
Dispenser going up.
Okay.
Sentry going up.
Okay, gotta go. Ah, damn it, there's a spy.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Build it, come on, man, heal. Heal metal, oh my god, okay. Shit. Oh, and I got sniped again. Damn it. Okay. Did we win? No, we're still winning overtime. Shit! Here, isn't it? Shoot, we must have won. And I got sniped again. Ow. Howdy. Should've been sniped, okay, the dudes and shit. Yeah, there's a spy.
Teleporter coming right up.
Good. Oh, we won. Yay. Nice, we won.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're all right, Doc.
Yeah, here we go.
Teleporter coming right up.
4,
Did an entrance, so let's go.
2, 1. Control point enabled.
You're all right, Doc.
Open exit.
We have secured the control point.
Building the sentry.
Nice. God damn it. There's that fucking sniper. Fine, I'll build a dispenser.
Erecting a dispenser.
Alright,
Bye, demo. Medic.
Fire! Fire! Out!
God damn it.
Teleporter down!
Damn it. Teleporter's out. There we go.
Sentry going up.
You gotta build. Oh fuck. And there's a spy. God damn it. Always there gonna be a fucking spy.
I'm being out of balance. Good luck, everybody.
Oh no, he moved into the other team. Fuck. Alright, I wish I knew how many people were watching. Does anyone know how many people are watching? Don't even.
Demo, turn around.
Erecting a dispenser.
Erecting a dispenser.
Building a sentry.
Ah shit.
Setting my dispenser. Dispenser down.
And I'm dead.
Spice Goat.
We have lost the control point.
Well, there remain 3. This is 5 each. Oh shoot, that's some serious lag.
We have captured the control point.
Sniper. fucking died. Okay.
Medic!
Damn. I'm getting some serious lag right now.
We have secured the control point.
Everyone's still running. This is
Mission ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
here we do. Yay. We did it.
Imagine if I hadn't been drunk. See? I told you they would have put you.
Alright, cool. We won.
Imagine if I hadn't been drunk.
Someone was calling me. Who the fuck is calling me at this time? Alright, well. Might have to just keep my phone up here when watching. Alright. Okay, I can see the light from here. Did everyone just die? Did everyone just die or something? I think everyone died. Okay. Well. You ever played Team Fortress 2? I mean, it's a good game. You can try it. It's like free to play. It's a pretty decent game. Just the next match.
Competition begins.
I'll go in as medic this time. I'm doing some medic gameplay.
5, 4,
Yeah, it's a free to play game.
2, 1. Start fighting.
Yeah.
Control point enabled.
Kill this dude.
Going.
Gotta retreat back.
Our control point has been captured.
Gotcha, bro. Gotcha, fam. Gotcha, fam. I got you.
Our control point has been captured.
Oh, and I got backstabbed. And I got backstabbed. Okay, cool. Alright, that's nice. That's nice to get backstabbed by a spy. It's not nice, by the way. Squad goals, yep.
Put yourself on that darn point, mister.
And I am dead. Okay. Subscribe to PewDiePie, what? Poo poo pee pee man, what the kind of name is that? There's let's go. Yeah, I gotta heal him. Gotta heal him. Heal up, man. Heal up. Heal up, bitch. Oh, fuck. Man, I'm dead. Jesus, okay, let's go. We're still the medic. And I'm dead again.
60 seconds.
Man, this stream is dead. I wonder where. I guess my one's interesting to Fortress 2. Honestly, I think I would just quit after like more games. Oh shit, it's me, Sentry.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Man, look at all these names. A lot of people with weird ass names. There's someone with the gecko.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You failed.
My professional opinion? You're dead!
Competition begins in 10.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Pepsi. Or glue. Or whatever the fuck your fucking name is. I got fucking murdered. Okay, yeah, there's a fucking spy.
Oof.
That or it was on hentai/RHE. Hentai heavy and is still down. I'm still not coming back. Wait, I don't get it. Is Hentai Haven back? Or is it still not up or something?
We're gonna come back later.
Later? Not now though? There's a spy. There's a dominating dude. Oh. I'm dead. Yeah, I suck as heavy. I am very rusty at this game. Very rusty. I'm on fire. Shit. And I'm fucking dead again. I'm not a good heavy. I may have a heavy unusual, but I'm not good as heavy. Maybe I could go sniper. We can get scoring some kills. Ugh, really? Fucking hell. honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming long, and not a lot of people are watching anyway, so I think I'm just gonna
Mission
quit
ends
soon.
in 60 seconds.
That's what I'm thinking of doing. Yeah. Ah, shit.
Mission ends. We have captured the control point.
Damn it.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert, alert. Our control point is being captured. We have lost the control point.
Oh shit. Really, I keep missing. Ow.
Mission
Don't
ends
hit
in
me.
10 seconds. We have secured the control point.
Oh shit. Let's see.
Medic, if you don't buy your fucking Uber gun, I'm actually might fucking kill myself.
Control point is being contested.
And I'm dead.
Our control point is being captured.
Flying with Uber, incredible.
Super incredible.
Yeah, just mouse 2, holy fuck.
Don't you hate that? I know I do. I hate those dumb medics, you know? You know how it is, right? Yeah.
You gonna keep bitching or you gonna play the game?
Oh, looks like there's some serious drama going on right now.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Sniper's watching me.
The control point is being contested.
I see you, mate.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I am bad at this game. Yeah, I know. You hearing that?
Buddy. If I'm following you, please don't be invisible.
Spy by myself.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory.
See, we didn't even need to Uber. Talking about.
Don't see no, yes.
Yeah, just need me, dude. GG.
That's fine. Even though he's dominating, I didn't kill him. I decided to just taunt. That's hilarious. That's
4, 3, 2, 1. The point is now available for capture.
ow. Shit. And I got backstabbed again. Okay, cool.
control point. Alert. Our control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being contested. We have lost the control point.
I'm so happy right now. Wow, what happened, Echo? Shit, there's bombs. Yeah, there are bombs back there. You don't want to go back there. Ah. God, I can't see. It's so dark in my room. Let's go, Pyro.
We have secured the control point.
Oh, then don't be on Discord.
The
Then
control
I don't
point
want
is being
that shit.
captured.
Hello.
Dude, what the fuck, Mike? You scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god. Holy shit, Mike.
What is that background noise you have?
What background noise?
It sounds like a little bit of static.
Oh, that's probably my phone from a distance.
Uh,
It's away. Alright. Oh my god, dude, you just fucking scared me.
oh.
You suddenly showed up and I was about to kill someone and I'm like, ah!
Oh. I didn't get a notice that you were starting your stream was going on.
What's up with YouTube not notifying people of streams?
I'm sorry, what?
What's up with people not getting notified of streams? Like, why? I just don't know why.
Anyway, I just came from the most intense Tetris 99 game I have ever played in my life.
Oh my god, Tetris 99.
I was going like 1v1 with this guy. So basically, me and the second place guy. I won, by the way. Me and the second place guy. We went 15 minutes straight. Just back and forth. Oh, felt like my heart was gonna explode out of my chest. It was pretty intense.
Thanks.
So anyway, how's your day?
That's been okay. I mean, not a lot of people watching the stream today. It's only 3 people. Then again, I guess nobody wants to use Team Fortress.
It is a school night too, so.
Yeah, but I mean, normally around this time I have some good viewers. Maybe they might come out later. Maybe. I don't know.
Careful guys, they're gonna contest because I died.
Alert. The control point is being contested. We have lost the control point.
Oh, what?
You didn't die, Pebby? What the fuck?
I already applied with these guys. I don't know why this thing keeps sending me emails like, oh, these people are interested. I'm like, I already applied with these guys. Like, come on.
We have captured the control
Tetris
point.
99 seems to be taking over people's
Mission ends
lives.
in 10 seconds.
It gets really the rush that you get out of it is addicting.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Anyway. Blah blah blah. Okay, log out of my Gmail.
Yeah, I got literally, I got no kills this round. Wow, that was terrible. I'm out.
You're at the bottom.
Yeah, I was terrible if I did that.
Don't worry, I'm not very good at shooter games either.
Just I'm rusty at this game.
So if I were to play, I'd probably get obliterated.
I keep getting winter crates, but I don't have anything to unbox it with, so that sucks.
Hmm.
Let's see. I need to check my loadout. That's my. I used to be pretty good at this game back then, but then I stopped playing. I used to be pretty decent. I mean, I wasn't competitive level, but I was doing okay in this game. So how was your day?
It's alright. Not much. Not very eventful. Still on the search, so.
Still on the search. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why it was running like shit. It was also recording. What the fuck? I wonder why everything was running slow. Wow. Turns out I also hit the record button. That makes stuff lag when it's streaming and recording at the same time. Alright, let's boot camp. Let's see. Let's play. Now let's see if there's anything here. Big rock. If you can find a man really You earn special loot and bang. Special loot. I don't think I'll find murder. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll just go to a random server. Let's see what we find.
Hello, Otaku man.
Hello. It's a dead stream here. Don't know where the usual people are. You know. This is gonna take 21 hours SMH. Trying to render a video in 60 frames. Damn. That's what Resident is trying to do.
Californication is a good song.
Soldier? Hey, it's Pauling. There's something I wanted you to look into. We have taken the enemy intelligence. We have dropped the enemy intelligence. We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Cease the faggotry.
Hopefully.
The enemy intelligence.
Oof.
This has to stop.
Alright, there we go.
I believe it doesn't have to.
Now, isn't that interesting?
Oh, it's
Alright, there we go. Oh, look, now the game runs smoother. That's better.
What you do aside from turning off the recording?
I just turned off the recording, that's it.
Oh.
Made the game run faster. Oh, shit.
Where's my medal?
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Shh.
Here comes trouble. And then make it. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
I was gonna say that.
I see.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you doing, man?
That's messed up.
I'm a Pokemon master.
Pokemon
I've played Pokemon before. But I
Yes.
saw the show. It was
So did I. You're not the only one that saw the show, played the games, ate up the merch.
I own the song.
Art? What are you talking about, Taku?
And it's a journey I'd rather not live.
You can always take your life or something.
Hello, Patrick.
You nigger. Who said that?
Ice sculpture, my guy.
Hey, come here,
I
give me
just go
a high
try to know.
five.
No explosion in my base.
Oh my god. Fucking hell. That's good. That's good shit. So.
I'm trying to go heal.
So, guys.
Terrible.
Oh really? How come?
Damn, he was racist.
Diagnosis, you suck.
14,
That
40
was our-
minutes, dude.
Damn, how many years is that?
Enemy intelligence will return to their base.
I have no idea.
Let's ask people to do the math.
Wait, admin, can I have the B word pass? I would like to say biracial.
Damn, he can't say the N-word for a full day. That's some shit.
Crazy, though.
We have dropped the enemy intelligence.
Okay, so we actually did the math.
That's a lot of years.
It's a lot of .0 years.
I'm willing for that. I'm willing for that. I still didn't get the memo. They still yelling. Oh no!
How much you want for that?
There he is again, boys. He's back.
I'm gonna say the most horrible thing you'll ever heard. How about we
No anime.
ban anime? Bring all of the anime. Watch your anime.
No.
Your anime to
Didn't see him.
Now you are dead.
Catches fire.
And your anime is mine.
Just I must say that is a sexy voice you have there.
Shut the fuck up.
Sexy 7-year-old.
I'm 8. Retard.
Yeah, believe it or not, I was gonna say he's a minor.
Your anime is mine. Oh no! What are you doing? Look, I'm gonna need you to stand hold still, and taunt, and then I'm gonna pick up and steal your manga. Bitch.
Ah, shit.
My anime now, bitch.
Ugh.
The scourge of the streets.
Like I just blew you away.
Yeah, I just got blown away.
What? I mean, what did you expect walking up to him with a pickaxe?
Where's my manga? Hand it over.
Wait, don't be a red. Come on.
Oh, and I got a snipe.
Do you think you're reading improves or gets worse when you read manga?
I mean, you're looking at pictures, but you're also reading really tiny words.
You're reading in the wrong order too.
Yeah.
I've got your anime
That's an
right here.
intellectual way of reading, in a way. You're training yourself to read from right to left, which is already tough enough. So in a way, you're training your brain.
Strengthening your brain.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Your brain fucking glows whenever you read manga, dude.
Manga time.
Yep.
Oh.
Come on, someone took the bait. Come on, you bitch.
Well, at least one mangas.
You died. You did. I'm just
So some guy comes in to torch you.
Jerk, jerk. Jerk.
Hand it over. Cease.
Boys,
Hold still. Yo, soldier, walk into my knife.
the anime police is after me, boys.
The anime police.
Alright,
Yo.
I'm gonna become the
Oh
KGB
yeah,
real
sometimes you
quick.
catch some interesting conversations in this game.
He's on my tail.
Yo, spy.
Huh.
Walk into my knife.
Nice shot.
Yeah, yo, walk into my knife. Okay. Okay, hold still.
Oh god.
Okay, hold still more. Oh, fuck. Damn.
I don't think this so guy.
You know what, Clausen? You hold still. I have a present for you. You know what?
Ah, but
Shit.
Oh no.
I am on fire again. Oh shit.
Walk into the knife.
Walk into the oversaw.
Oh shit, that was a spy. Hello, spy.
Anime police. Run, boys.
And I'm gonna steal their anime. We'll have the anime.
Oh shit, did I just kill a bunch of friendlies?
I think you have
Kill the friendlies. Kill the friendlies.
Also, it's fine.
No, my bad, my bad.
The friendlies.
Kill the friendlies.
Kill the.
Run, boys.
There's a magician in the blue intel.
You're lying, dude.
Oh,
Hey, you want a free kill? I'm at 2 health.
Amazes. I show you my anime
Hey,
collection.
hit me. Hit me. Oh. Okay.
the coward runs. The coward blows the horn.
The girl blows.
What the hell?
Oh god, I can't feel my leg.
I was looking at your face, but it still backstabbed me.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
when I swing,
Bullshit melee.
my back is towards you.
You're on 2-4 LA. There are infinite
No.
number of thirsty boys here. There's no end.
God, no.
Endless supply. All you can eat.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to run out?
Don't you dare cap. When you will be medic.
You're grounded, sniper.
I'm just slowly working through these chain challenges.
Your sniping license.
No.
That
Yeah,
Luigi?
I control who has the sniping license and who doesn't.
It looks like it is.
Oh shit.
I've only ever revoked one sniping license, but don't be stupid. Yes.
May Moon rest in peace.
Drop.
I also took Moon's huntsman license as well. License.
Poor guy. Sniping and huntsman's.
Hold still. The end is near.
Run, boys.
What the hell? Oh,
I'm sure such a game already exists,
hold
Otaku.
fucking still. Damn.
Oh man, like
You used to kill them. I'm supposed to kill him.
Bitch, please.
It was an
You're supposed to let the
accident.
girl kill them.
God damn it, man.
It's charity.
It's charity work.
That's it. Taking your license.
Shit, now you're not a girl anymore.
Oh yeah.
Girls aren't real.
No, they're
Damn.
not. I'm actually secretly a guy.
It's a Chinese hoax.
They're so easy with legendary Tiki.
What the hell is
It's a
that
dimension
dimension?
with anime.
Oh, nice shot.
yeah, I knocked him off. He didn't die, but I knocked him off and jumped up here. Fucked.
Ah, shit.
I'd like to picture bumfuck you standing there for like half an hour just trying to get that time kill.
Yeah, I'd like to imagine.
How long were you there?
That's too long.
Ooh, we could turn into a nice bird.
Intelligence returned to their base has dropped our attempts. The enemy has taken
So this Gamer Girls is like a shiny Pokemon 1 in 40,000.
The blue base is mighty tricky to get into.
Chicken?
Yes.
That's your skill, isn't it?
It's too American for me.
Yeah, see, this server secretly has a shiny charm. So, there's actually gamer girls that actually play here now, but
It's in the safe pod to parlay.
More than half the people that claim to be girls who actually aren't though, so you guys
Fuck off,
can
American. Fuck him, yeah.
Well, how do you know I'm American?
You speak America.
Well,
You have to give us.
see, here's the thing.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
Russian.
wait.
Sorry.
You're full of shit. There's
what's
only
going on? I
Russia.
don't know.
No, wait, there's only America and there's foreigner.
Poison. Poison, how do I say that? What do you look there?
We used to want to say.
Oh no! I don't speak foreigner. Stop speaking.
It's one of the only few phrases I know from French, and thank God I know it.
Alright, this is an
Je préfère,
oh no.
parler.
I got killed by a Kitsune.
I am French. I'm not.
Hmm.
You are or you aren't? Hold still. Hold still. Why are you swimming through the air?
Run, boys.
Get
Ow.
Oh no!
Stab, stab, stab.
I almost died. Okay. Almost died there. Alright.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Marcel. Je 18. No.
Guys, should I change my Steam name to Hentai Lover? Sorry, people in Discord are trying to ask me.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah. Everybody's saying yes. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Islam.
Yeah, just a quick question. Are you a hentai lover yourself?
Ooh, got revenge on someone. Nice.
I don't see no
Birdie, I'm burning
out of here.
Ah, burning alive.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Shit, you run. Get this guy.
Wow, what a rude person.
Somebody slap that motherfucker.
I'll slap you. In your cheek, dude.
Which
I mean
one?
your ass cheek.
Cease. Cease.
Oh, I'm sorry.
One slap.
Did you slap me?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
She's low now.
Slap that ham. I died to a piece of ham.
Kids low is stupidity.
Hey, you should stop shooting at me.
Lo siento, no
I
hablo.
appreciate that.
No slap. No slap. Sorry, pal. No slap.
Are you gay?
What?
Who's
Well,
ass?
yes, I am. I'm also
One
vegan,
slap.
as it turns out.
Damn.
No.
I happen to be vegan and liberal and
I
black
happen
and
to be
gay.
vegan, if you haven't already known already.
Come hither, stepping water. You will receive the bone.
I'm boned, boys.
You stood no chance against the bone.
Yikers, I think he died.
Bone?
Bone with the duck.
Death is a hoax.
The duck is not part. The bone is the real ringleader here. The duck just falls in line.
The government's hiding to us that we actually respawn.
FBI is in the house.
You failed. The enemy has secured our
Got him, bitch.
Why'd you kill him? What are you doing?
Cause.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I'd rather play Sims 4 than this game.
I'd rather buy all the microtransactions in the world to play this game.
What are you playing this game?
Exactly.
Burke, I think Otaku's calling you out.
I'm not. I don't think so.
You get a slap now.
Bone, please.
Ooh, double slap.
The best part about that is there's literally a supply
It's
lot.
murder.
Fuck is murder?
Lumpy live in 9/11.
I used my ranged melee attack. You stood no chance.
That's it. You're grounded.
Not only do I have the authority to do so.
Oh, I got some.
Times have changed.
Times
Well, the times they are changing.
Not really. Same shit.
Ooh,
Different coat of
appreciate
paint.
it, Penger.
Oh God, around people wherever.
Give it to me. Bro.
Oh,
No chance.
expand your dongs. Okay.
My bone is wearing a hat. That is why I win.
I am dead.
Damn. My power is too great. I'm wearing a very nice hat.
Admin, please nerf so. Pursue. Please nerf him.
It's pronounced. You have to say it like that too.
So, was
No,
it
just
worth it?
Is it Dr. Seuss? So.
I need Lorax. What?
This sniper is unfair. I like a nerf.
Where is this spy? Smoke the heretic.
Yeah, I didn't die to so that's something.
No one likes you.
Oh wow, I just got one shot.
Hell just beat me in the chain challenge.
Hal just killed you.
Why did you shoot?
Oh no.
Tetris won's a battle royale. I still can't believe he won.
Oh no. Wait, that's not a backstab? What? That's not a backstab?
You weren't even on their back. You were literally in front of them. Sorry, that's literally what it is. I know that. He was behind you.
Chance, Minkle.
The soldier was right in front of me.
Yes, on my screen, he was behind you.
The fuck? The soldier was in front of me. You were beside me. How the fuck was he?
I don't know.
The game is broke.
That's the game source engine. I have no idea what this is.
I'm so confused.
He tried to backstab me, now they're all.
I deadass saw the backstab animation too.
Wait, what's your ping? What's your ping? I mean, I'm on 86, but maybe it's just a Matt Klein said.
I'm on 31.
He was behind you when you were trying to do a stab. Yeah.
I legit saw the backstab animation go, but it only counted as a regular stab.
Fapping water.
You know, I really hate wearing two headsets.
Get it?
I wonder that was
funny joke.
No.
Extra double comedy.
I'm sorry, I would like to figure out how that sniper knew where it was. I'm sorry?
Hello, I like one joke, please.
So, plays the game a lot. Just have sort of a knack for that thing.
They're all like, just wait a second, how is that not a backstab? Like, how is that not a backstab?
Dinkelberg is...
If you're ever about to be killed by a Satoichi, just kill yourself.
Oh, yikers.
Oh, there we go.
The fuck? What? Oh,
Luna's lying, boys.
Hold still. The bone will be quick and painless.
It'll hurt.
Huh. Shut up, bum fuck yo.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Boys fucked.
Oof.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Ah.
I was just out of reach.
So did you guys watch the Nintendo Direct for the Pokemon announcement?
Did they announce Generation 8?
Dinkelberg.
Hmm?
Did they announce Generation 8 already?
Yep.
Crap.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Wow, they're running out of names.
Give me the
Yep. That's what it is. It looks pretty neat.
Sit down.
Hey, cool man.
Nailed it.
Your mic doesn't work, Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg.
No, I'm gonna try a knife that nobody has ever thought of using. The YAR.
Stop. Yeehaw.
That's described as now the knife that people only use if they're really bad at chain stabs.
Don't give up. You can do it.
I'm gonna stick to how it used to be, where you can't disguise.
Every sniper has an op, boys.
I mean, I know it's not till the end of the year, but it does look pretty neat. I am interested, but we'll see if I end up actually getting it.
I'm pretty sure we can't. You'll be able to at your last gen Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. I think you do that last gen Pokemon into the new gen Pokemon that you transfer them over.
I'm sure they'll find a way to make it transfer otaku. They have like 8 months to figure it out. 8 months, roughly? Comes out October, right? or something like that. I thought that's what they said. Sometime at the end of the year.
Yep.
Well, we'll say 7 because it's basically the end of February. So we'll kind of count that we're in March, even though March is like in 2 days.
They have some
Day and a half.
spread.
Day and a
Other
bit.
than that, they don't really do anything except for fight each other.
That's alright.
Surrender. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a weird little spy trying to get some YR steps. Better bring this to former glory.
I hear a rumble.
Come on.
I think I brought it to former glory, I think.
Kill those friendly.
Gotta check out my
Killed like
new
3 people,
Facebook
that's
page
it.
that I made.
Alright, how to switch groups.
Okay, that next.
Got the box.
Alright, yeah.
Damn, Dingleberg straight.
Yeah.
I have 27 followers so far.
Ripperoni.
I can see how far I can get before
I
dying.
agree.
Pepperoni.
Oh yeah, I want to be pineapple.
Not a nice one. What are you talking about?
I like pineapple.
That's weird.
You're weird.
Damn. You Scott. Holy.
It's like the old days.
Damn.
Fuck you, I feel like I remember seeing her name.
I mean, it's only fair though, Otaku.
Fuck you.
I'm Buckio.
Okay, this is fine.
He's around. I don't think he does anything, but he's around.
Oh, I'm dead. I was trying to see how long.
Oh, I'm not reading the game chat, so I don't know what's going on.
We charge the base.
Dinkelberg.
Holy moly, is it that old? Team Fortress 2?
Yeah, it's like 8.
2007.
Thanks, bye.
Came out 2007.
Wow, so old.
I mean, this game's
Gold.
still going.
Sit, cock muffin. Hold still.
No, you. No, you. Yeah, big guy.
Push boys.
Doing pretty decently.
Okay, thanks. Oof.
Surrender to me, Dinkelberg.
I think they did anything special for the 10-year anniversary though.
You're dead, Dinkelberg.
Sort of did the normal stuff, party hat.
Holy shit, man. Pay your tax.
Holy crud.
Damn it.
Taxes.
I wanted to see how far I can get with the box. I can't get far.
Like how
I'm gonna report you.
pretty much my
to
only
Paris
match I
and
did
the
today
CDC
was a
and the
turbine
FBI,
match, aka
the
horrible.
CIA, and everyone.
Why everyone?
Why not everyone?
Way too tired to tell everyone.
Thank you. Free head back, courtesy of my face.
Hello, fapping water.
Oh, they're
Salut.
Soyez mi libro.
Well, that looks nasty.
This was
I just look at this guy's build of his legendary Roy. The renewal with Wrath looks pretty scary.
But you don't know
Spook.
that French.
Hey. I don't speak Navajo.
Legendary Roy himself is already pretty spooky.
Native American dude.
Which Native American? Native
Distant
American.
counter and racism.
Java?
Soldier flying in the middle of the air.
Hey, dude. You gotta hit them with that, shoot.
Roy is the strongest main character in a Fire Emblem game because N-word, but not because he's black. It's like
No, Crinkle Dirk. You are deceased. I was trying to kill myself. What are you doing? I hate when I'm committing suicide and
It's like
then
no one's
fucking
shooting
20
at us.
paramedics come through.
Speaking of paramedics going into one room.
20.
You see that new porno?
Why are you touching the intel? Only I can cap the intelligence. Oh, I did.
Listen, man, you have my kids, you have my wife, and you're taking my intel.
I'm taking my own intel.
That's my bullshit.
I don't steal. I don't steal. What are you talking about? Jaquise.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Intel is mine.
Brother Rundown fucked up now.
it sucks because using the extinguisher and stuff, but
That was amazing.
different.
No.
No, why does it,
Collector's one because I was bored and had nothing better to do. It just makes you fast, and that's lame.
Lo siento, no hablo español, Mr.
Never used that.
I mean, senor.
I don't speak no goddamn Mexican.
Did he just say
I
I
don't
speak
speak
no
no border
goddamn
control.
Mexican?
Damn.
Bitch,
Oh, I got the gloves, the killing gloves of boxing. It's a drop.
They're fun sometimes.
Yeah. They were called ass beating and is effective against Roy type enemies. Ninian has a new weapon called ass beating and is effective against Roy type enemies.
Could it be racist type enemies?
That's the joke.
So I guess it's so Roy and Alina is canon.
That's not canon.
Well then, what did they make a comic
The
about?
guy I know that got permanent banned, he got it for posting a picture of Seg's face onto naked.
What? The fuck was that?
Did you hear that? What my brother was saying?
No.
Okay, good, because he wasn't doing anything racist. He was just telling me something.
Oh.
I like how that's
kind of weird.
That specific thing we're talking.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. And if only I had money for keys. I got a festive revolver. Let's see what other weapons do I got? Let's see, I got some cool shit. I got a bunch of cosmetic items. Some of this stuff I crafted. Oh, I still have a can of paint. What can I use it with? Let's see.
Well, the thing with Roy supports and Binding Blade is the easiest one to raise for Roy. Aside from, like, Wolt. But
Can't wait
out of,
until we
out of all the girls that Roy can support with, Lilina, I think, is the easiest one to build point.
You need
So
to get
you
Jill
can-
and Shin on so we can have a full racist team.
Reflection stream win. Well, I mean, that game, I think that game contains nudity, so I don't know.
Oh, I should.
Because even though you get Shanna really early in Binding Blade, it takes a pretty long time for Roy and Shanna to build their support. But let's be honest, you're not really going to have them together much because Shanna will be off killing things because she's a good unit, unlike Roy, who's pretty mediocre to bad most of the game.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's just that the Binding Blade is so broken that he could be like super low level, and then as soon as he gets that weapon, even if he's low level, he can still solo the final chapters. It's so funny.
And he's considered one of the weakest lords.
Well, the problem is that Binding Blade is like there's a lot of space in the maps, which is not very nice to infantry units. You know, like most lords, especially Roy.
Yeah.
So Roy ends up doing nothing a lot of the time, ends up becoming pretty useless.
Interesting.
And Roy isn't like a boss killing machine like Rutger. So he kind of ends up not doing much a lot of the game. But that's the problem with most lords in Fire Emblem games. If you think of like Marth runs into that problem a lot. Like he's so bad as a unit.
Poor Marth. No wonder why he gets shafted. So.
Well, let's be honest. He's surrounded by. He has 3 Cavaliers and a Flyer in the first map. So he's like, he always lags behind. See, the other issue in Fire Emblem games and why lords get shafted so quickly is because they have their Jagan and usually their Christmas Cavaliers, which like do a lot of the fighting in the early game, which takes away a lot of their experience, which takes a lot of the experience for the Lord characters. See, that's where Alm is different, right? Alm doesn't have a bunch of these Cavaliers running around, at least in the beginning of the game. So he can actually get some experience pretty early. As a matter of fact, he starts a higher level.
Also, overall, just pretty good. Of how it works, he's going to be used quite a bit. Fucking Allywood, he was useless.
Then when they went to Genealogy of the Holy War, is the one game where it's like the complete opposite. The Lord character is like super strong. At least when you get when you start with Sigurd in the first generation, he's the strongest unit. He's not, you know, a low-level infantry lagging behind everybody. He's the pre-promote Night Lord who just goes ahead and just destroys everything.
It's like Xander, I guess.
Basically, it's like having Xander at the beginning of the game.
But the maps are like huge as hell too.
Well, that's why a lot of characters like Ira and them get shafted. Because there's just so much empty space. Like that game is really ridiculous on like how much empty space there is, and you're just like walking through it.
Strong, tough, and still at the beginning of the map.
Yep.
Do you need
And then
the Holy Gay?
You get to like Binding Blade. Roy has 3 Cavaliers at the beginning. So there's Marcus, Lance,
Roy
and
like
Alan.
also really bad. Isn't Roy also really bad?
Well, every Lord in a Fire Emblem game except for Corrin, because let's be honest, Corrin is like the whole self-insert power fantasy, but
Yeah.
most lords don't start with high bases. So Roy is just another lord in that regard. But the problem is with most of the lord characters is that they are surrounded by all these fast-moving units that you usually clear the map with, and then you don't end up using them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I realized, oh crap, there's that one map where he has to actually do something.
Yeah, exactly. Elliewood has that problem because you have Marcus and Lowen, but with him it's not as with him it's not as bad because there's only two of them, right? There's only Marcus and Lowen, and who are you gonna use? Bartra. So Elliewood does get some action in his chapters, at least the early chapters.
Yeah. I remember in my current run that I've sort of ditched, I only really had Urk, Lucius, Oswin, actually promoted to standing around.
And then Sacred Stones, Erica runs into this problem because Seth is so broken.
Pretty decent for getting up to chapter 9.
So basically, Erica gets a short end of the stick as well. Because after chapter 1, you have 3 high mobility units that just outshine Erica, and she ends up not doing anything.
Yeah, Erica kind of sucks too in her game.
Yeah, it's not that different from Roy. It's just that Roy has the Binding Blade, which is a far better weapon than most weapons in Fire Emblem history.
Mm-hmm.
It's even stronger than the Ragnall. But the thing that Ragnall has that's better is that the Ragnall doesn't break.
Also has a good user.
Don't forget to leave a like on the stream.
Ike is the same as most lords in each Fire Emblem game. Like, he has low base, but Ike is not surrounded by units that are vastly superior. There's only really Titania.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, and then there's Oscar as well, but Oscar is not like. Well, let me put it this way: the Cavaliers in the Tellius games, their weapon utility is reduced, so you still need to use Ike. Because Oscar can only use lances when you're fighting a bunch of axe units. So you're going to use Ike. But in the GBA Fire Emblem games, Cavaliers can use swords and lances, so when you fight axe units, the Cavaliers do it.
There's a lot of axe units in those games.
And then the Ragnall, well, the Binding Blade is a stronger weapon per se than the Ragnall, but the Ragnall doesn't break, which is why people think it's better.
Ah, I see.
But I mean, that is a great advantage, right? Because I can literally solo like the last 2 maps of the game with that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I can see why people think the Ragnall is better, because Roy can only use the Binding Blade 30. I think it's 30 times. I think the Binding Blade only has 30 uses.
Doesn't Faye only have like 30 uses or whatever?
Yeah.
And once that runs out, you can't use her anymore because you can't refill it, so it's stuck forever.
Yeah. At least I think the Binding Blade can be hammered, but the Faye's Dragonstone cannot, which is just dumb.
Yeah. And the Binding Blade, you can use other things for weaker enemies.
Yeah, that's true. And
with Faye, if you want to use her at all.
Yeah, she's a bad unit. Don't use her.
Alright, yeah. Sure. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like. See you guys left
It's probably even worse for
leave
Merc.
a like so then I can feel better because this fucking stream is gonna kill me one day.
Post game for Sacred. Post game for Sacred. It's kind of hard to use her if she loses all her uses.
Yeah, but at least Merc has 50 uses on her Dragonstone. And not to mention, Merc can fly, so she has other
That's a perk. The big chicken can't fly.
Yeah, and Faye moves like an infantry unit, like she's really. Moves like a flyer.
Yep.
Like she has high movement.
Who's my next Shifu target? I don't know.
So Mer is considered a decent unit in that regard. Uses.
Is there a Titanic?
Huh? No, there's no Titanic in the game.
Need to get on that right now. I'll put my dick in the Titanic.
What? Anyway, go lords in the series. If you count Ephraim and Hector, they're considered better because they have a good weapon type. Because let's be honest, sword is the bad weapon type.
No.
Yeah. So don't they?
Fuck you, smoker.
Yeah, the Wolf Beal and the Regan.
That's pretty good.
I have no idea what it before.
Okay, I almost died there. I'm playing Left 4 Dead 2 now. This game's the better game anyway.
Like they're
this game better.
Cavalry and armor unit.
Free crap in these buildings.
They all do more or less the same thing.
Wow. That's my pickup noise, by the way.
Kidding. Crom comes with an unbreakable weapon, so some people like using.
Obviously, Crom's gonna be used more because he has an unbreakable weapon. You can use him as many times as you want.
Yeah, and the Falchion is like weakened version. It's still pretty good because one, it doesn't break, and two, since there's no weight system, he doesn't get slowed down by using a heavy weapon.
Wait, there was a weight system?
There isn't a weight system in Awakening.
No,
Yeah, so he can just.
I don't remember
I'm sorry.
that. I don't remember that.
Wait, what?
I don't remember the weight system.
No, Awakening. Whereas other games have a weight.
What's your speed and stuff?
Yeah, it reduces your
harder
speed if the
double.
weapon is too heavy.
Yeah. Ow.
It wasn't like. At least it wasn't like Phaeton. Nothing breaks except staffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
See,
made-
that's
but
a
they made-
see Fate. That
What they did was they made him never break, but they made him weaker and
I
give you
liked
more
about-
penalties. There's more penalties.
well,
with
the
it.
unbreakable weapon thing, I got over it because at least they found some ways to balance it. Except I didn't like how the S rank weapon. Some of them, anyway. The one.
You're a charger.
One's 550.
What?
What the did you see that charger? You saw that charger flying, didn't you?
Both have like an effect. Speed.
So much for Team Fortress.
Anna.
Yeah.
Really?
Against certain types, she can basically double them with the right swords. Like 0% chance of being hit by them. She's really useful for child unit levels.
I hear Jockey. Where is he? Oh shit!
I always found Hana to be an underwhelming character. The only niche I have for her is to have her marry Takumi and allow Karagi to learn Astra.
Actually using that, like, on my current lunatic run, I'm doing that shit.
In my lunatic run, I tried the Kagero so that
To trade the what? Kagero?
Karagi can have lethality.
I always think of it like chips just in the games, just because of like stuff. I feel kind of weird, like if I ended up doing Kagero and Kaze, that's kind of.
shit.
Well, when
Yeah,
I
that
did
hunter
it,
scared me.
when I do my lunatic runs, I always have to play optimally because that's how
Yeah.
you beat lunatic.
I'm
You
doing
could just
like
get one of those hack units and just use them the
classic.
entire run. Imagine
Oh
that.
yeah,
Might be a way out of this dump.
rally bot Laszlo. The one I know, so I said that.
Alright, I'm doing good so far. Where the fuck's everyone? I'm
Incoming! We need to shoot down that barricade.
Whoa.
But the difference with like Corrin is so strong in Phase compared to other Lord characters in their respect.
I only had one run where Corrin was bad, and that happened to me my first birthright run.
Oh. Well, Birthright's so easy, it doesn't even matter.
Everyone was good, even Scylla for me.
Oh.
Just bam. He's good on the one run that I kind of stopped right before I beat it, because I don't want to do this.
You're the smoker. You're around here, you little bastard.
Well,
hentai bastard.
like, outside of lunatic mode, Ryoma can literally solo the game. Because Ryoma's just so good.
I hear Hunter. Oh,
Got lucky on my first actual, like, completed run of the game.
Oh, the Hunter caught on fire. Never mind.
It led to Valoria destroying everything.
Huh. I usually don't use the beast units in that, like Keaton or Kaden.
Dragly a hype.
Well, the problem is the range weapon.
The safe house is down there.
Oh.
Well, alright.
Ryoma.
Yeah. And there's the other swords, like a few of them. They're not that good though.
Well, that's because Fates tried to move away from people just abusing 1-2 range weapons.
Yeah.
Which is like basically what most LTC people will tell you. Like always use javelins, always use hand axes. That's why swords are bad. But then Fates tried to move away from that. And then by giving them huge penalties.
Yeah.
Which I know is what a lot of people didn't like about Fate.
Yeah, yeah, like regular weapons like bronze don't let you crit. You can't crit or activate skills with them.
Well, it's fine when a bronze weapon can't do it, but when the javelin can't do it, like, come on.
Yeah. Can't you only get one javelin in Birthright?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, you can buy them, technically. You can buy them.
Hey, that's pretty good.
But
Really
through,
saw
like,
them stores.
like, through the main story, you only get one.
Yeah.
Y'all ever?
I'm
think
equipping
Fireman
mine on Beruka right now.
Called it Fates and had 3 routes because they thought they got ideas from Fates Day Night. I don't know.
That's
They
a
got
good
it from
question,
Pokemon.
Vanguard. I wouldn't be surprised if that was...
Actually, Japan, so they just changed it because civilization.
I'll be right back. Just grabbing a drink.
But Fate is called If in Japan, so
If
probably has nothing to do with
symbolism.
Like if a secondary title with it, that would probably.
You can get javelins from other people's castle. I think you can buy them.
Yeah, you can buy them or something. I just never really saw them.
No.
Used 2 units with
Bad hunters.
Ability of them.
That was bad. Waiting for the
I
tank.
call my best ninja isn't even a ninja anymore.
I hear a
Master of
witch.
Arms.
Kill that light.
Not today, witch. Not today.
Titty. Titty.
Alright, we'll move on.
Grenade! Hello? Where'd you go?
Where's the fucking tank? I know you're here somewhere, you little bitch. Got him. Alright.
Fire in the hole! Over that truck! Through the trunk yard! Okay.
Alright. Wow.
Let's get in that truck, step on the gas, and not stop until we see the army. Marco!
Normally wouldn't buy like Pokemon Sword or Shield, but they actually
look
look kind of
at-
interesting. Also, going to the UK sounds fun.
Wait, that's where the next Pokemon game takes place in the UK?
Get in position.
Yeah,
This
it's
only
based off
takes a
like.
sec.
There's the running question: which starter will be furry bait?
One of them is obviously gonna be furry bait.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be fire because it normally seems to be fire. We have.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the lewds of Blaziken?
Oh yeah, Blaziken. We have Incineroar.
Venek. Venekin.
I don't fucking know. I don't look at that shit.
Oh shit.
So luckily, unlike
Oh my
last
God.
generation, the water starter doesn't seem to be
Oh
like.
shit, that scared me. Oh, gotta go. Oh my god.
Since Sakurai didn't want to have the water starter.
Tank, where are you?
There was also Greninja game here. I don't know the last game.
Run. 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 Fuck, I'm running.
I was making orbs a month then.
Come on,
Like,
heal.
So much for summer Leo.
Oh shit.
It's kind of interesting that after realizing, wait a minute, Leo isn't quirky enough. He doesn't have a thing that defines him. On tomatoes.
He's dead, thank god. Holy
I
shit,
don't think
that's
tomatoes are ever actually the game.
that fucking scared me. Jesus, fuck, he just appeared out of nowhere.
Zombies.
Alright, now if I can find another Molotov, that'd be great. Because I need that. Molotov, there's a...
Hello? Where'd you go?
I have to use this. Nothing there. There's another tank. Bring it on, bitch. Come on. Gotcha.
Honestly, draw digitally more. A real picture with my tablet thing. All I drew was a really bad looking Roy and a stock image that looked bad.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh shit, no.
That Roy picture I made stuff. The only good digital picture I've ever made was my Oyama thing.
Take a handful and I'll just take the rest of this bag.
After Sen going through his punching a door or whatever thing, reminded me of the time someone punched a chair and broke their hand.
Haha.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, I'm not quite that details about the story because I wasn't actually there. Room after everyone went on a trip, I didn't. My homeroom teacher was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Yeah, I punched a chair and broke my hand."
What?
People do crazy things.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's one of those people that have anger issues a lot.
What are you talking about?
That's pretty good.
I'm just talking about someone from my school.
Your school? God damn it!
I haven't never really talked to them a bit.
I keep hearing
That
background music. What are you listening to in the
Don't
background?
know them. Oh, that's my brother playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh.
Careful, there's a hunter around you.
10 o'clock at night. So I'm doing it so loud.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, thanks, man.
Upload something on my YouTube channel, but I never have any ideas.
Oh, fuck.
The capture card so I could film.
That Stole
Oh,
kinda
maybe a
sucks
Mario Odyssey
because
run.
Stole sucks because he's like literally average character with average stats and average growth.
Who's an average character with average stats and growth?
Stole.
Oh.
That's literally his game. That's his thing. Like
Well, he's supposed to be the speedy cavalier between him and Sully.
But his rates are just normal. His
Whereas Sully's supposed to be the strength base.
Yeah, like his the supports are funny for Stall, saying like basically Stall, like you're so average that people around you get better because they want to not be seen as average like you. That's why everyone seems to be going.
Better than a lot of Fate's characters. At Fate, it's like my whole entire personality is just repaying people. Actually realized Keaton was until like recently.
I didn't hear. Nope. Way too normal. Oh fuck.
Yeah, his opinion, who is the most boring Fire Emblem character?
That isn't most of Fates' character. Fan of Gilead. Cause sure, he's like, I'm a loyal knight, but then he like fades out of like important,
running,
like.
That should be story elements to have nothing to do with this. There.
Well, I mean that's most characters in a game, really.
Why do they make Cliff and Faye optional? I get that, like, but why?
Man,
them not coming along. They both have good reasons, and they're honestly better than Ray and Tobin.
Yeah, Faye's one.
Protect my country.
The best.
She has an actual. Just character and echoes.
Back here.
Or feel like it fits.
Yeah, but she's the best unit out of the villager.
Hello? We're getting position.
Simply
She's
the only female, so she has like options for cleric and such.
Well, the fact that she can be a cleric is what makes her the best unit, because one, she learns physic, which is... And second, even though they nerf the power of warp in Guided Echoes, even though they nerf the power of warp, you can use warp freely with Silk.
Warp.
Because if you played Guided, the problem with using warp, even though warp was so OP, is that basically you couldn't heal
them. Yeah. You couldn't heal them.
Yeah, you can't heal in Gaiden. You can't heal Silk. So anytime you want to use warp, you're taking a big gamble and just hoping that warping will just finish the fight.
Oh wow!
But you can warp and then not worry about it because I have Faye here, and she'll just heal Silk.
Also use Psychic. To heal people who are further away.
Yeah, so Faye is the best unit simply because of that.
Faye's best.
Why would you make her anything else? Because that's just the best option.
Apparently she's pretty good at Pegasus Knight. I did her that on my first time playing Fire Emblem. My brother, like, he ended like he made and Tobin a mage. Other way around.
Well, you want one of them to be a mage, basically.
Cliff isn't a good mage from what I've heard, though.
They're all serviceable.
But I heard that Tobin makes a much better mage because of easy Excalibur.
Yeah, Excalibur is so broken.
Excalibur.
For my first time I think I ever saw that was Sonya. Easy crits. I proceeded to not really use Sonya at all.
What? Why would you not use the White Wings? They're so good.
The White Wings. I was like, who are these people? Why should I care? I'm gonna just keep on using them.
They were from Marth's Adventure.
No.
Well, the thing is, in Echoes, you can use everybody.
Are these people to everyone? Yeah, I just sort of like tried using Est because I was like, she needs to level up. We're at good levels.
Good levels.
I think I ended up using Est a bit. I wanted flying if I had two flying route. I used Clive over Matilda though. Lame mistake. Matilda because I was good because it was my first game.
Well, I think the funny thing is that like you would play Echoes as your first Fire Emblem game. That's usually most people pick up. Like Echoes should not be your first.
No, I just sort of I wanted to buy Mario Sunshine, but I couldn't go anywhere that had it at the time because it was like late. So I just ended up buying. I couldn't decide like between a Monster Hunter game or
Mario
Echoes,
Sunshine.
so I just chose Echoes. Guy looks like Roy, I guess.
Well.
Oh damn it.
Yeah.
He's outclassed by his sister and his girlfriend by a long shot.
Only real thing is if you like his personality.
Yeah, but he's a bad.
Ow.
Yeah. It really shows like his good writing when Matilda dies. Oof, that voice acting.
Yeah, literally one of the best characters in Echoes, which is why people were so sad she's so bad in Heroes.
Yeah.
But that paladin thing in Heroes.
Is anyone there?
I don't
Some are
need this.
bad. Some of them are pretty like not good.
Well, in Heroes are all bad, and there's a reason for that.
I kind of I wish they actually
Client for
nerfed
me
them.
was terrible. Yeah, I guess he was terrible.
Characters like heroes should be good to an extent. Characters like Ephraim and Lynn seem to fall a bit short.
Oh, not again.
In their
They're
own
normally
way.
the best for their stories, such a ghost.
Well, I wouldn't say that they're the. They
In
are.
some cases, they are like.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
I think that what makes them great is that they have all these very special niches that no other character. So if you know how to use it well, that's what makes them so powerful.
I need a med pack.
So, Guardians. Legendary Ephraim is probably my best
Oh my
legendary unit. He's my only non-free one.
I have legendary Lynn, and even though a lot of people say she's pretty bad, you can find uses for her that she can.
There's of course like the horrible one. It's like there's one.
Well, the thing that
Holy shit! I just barely killed that thing. Okay, come on! I gotta find health. Go, 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 go,
To
go,
like
go, go, go,
go
go,
out
go.
of your way to build them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oof.
Like legendary Hector would be the easiest to. Just because of stuff such
When
as
there's an enemy.
Hector or whatever.
Wow.
Hector's main goal is just and not
Damn, if we just
let people
you missed
kill
nothing.
you.
I'm just playing another game.
And not much. We're just talking about Fire Emblem, nothing else.
Yeah.
New.
Oh fuck.
Just playing Left 4 Dead. Probably get Left 4 Dead.
Oh.
I'm
Oh god, no.
scared of those spiders.
No, I don't do spiders very well.
The spider head crabs.
But the funny thing about Fire Emblem games that I find a lot of is that a lot of the quote-unquote bad units are good characters, and a lot of the good units are bad characters.
How it works, like Jafar is horrible or something.
He's
his character
very
is
stock, but he has a good character. Well, the key and classic example of this is Nino.
Nino's a Nino is
awful,
an
awful unit, but she is arguably one of the best written characters.
Yeah, actually worth putting the work into, because she can become really good. Written, so.
Yeah, but well, if you're an efficiency player, then you're like, oh, you're gonna say she's a bad unit. I would say she's a pretty bad unit. Like, why would I use her? Why
would I use her when I have fucking pen?
Exactly. Why would I use her when I have pen? But
pretty decent.
I would say that she is probably one of the best written characters.
Yeah.
Camilla is a case of the opposite, right? Arguably one of the best characters.
Badly, and that's why a lot of people dislike her.
Oh yeah, she's awfully written, but that's what I mean, right? She's an example of the opposite, right? She's a good unit. She's a good unit, but a bad character.
She's a pretty good unit.
I would say she's arguably one of the best units in FaZe.
I see. Oh, there's a tank. Hey, tank.
I think about it hard enough.
Where you were.
But
she's a lot easier to use than Beruka.
Well, have you?
No, I have not played.
No.
And I should probably
there's
work on getting an emulator running.
Everyone talks about how Har is like this godlike unit in Radiant. Camilla is basically getting Har, but early in the game, because she's really strong as a unit, but she's a bad character, so whatever.
Yeah. Kind of hard to make a team of characters while playing Fates. It's like you get Leo, Xander.
Yeah, and then Xander just, oh my god. Oh, Xander.
Hey girl, you want some tape?
Let's say there's probably only like 4 characters on that team, and one of them is sort of could be bad writing.
Yeah, he's an alright character. I think Ryoma's kind of poorly written.
Yeah, Ryoma has no character at all. He's just, I am honorable and I want him to fuck my little brother.
But basically, he's
he's a huge douchebag.
He's one of the best. He's one of the best units, though.
Don't forget, he's a huge douchebag saying, "I won't listen to what you have to say. Fuck you, traitor. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you."
Oswin from
I got an idea.
He's really
in the unit. Or sorry.
This only take a sec.
Alright, here we go again.
Bad.
I heard a lot of people say
he's good for beginner.
Yeah, he's probably not the best in an optimal playthrough of Hector Hardman, but normally he's a good unit.
Oh, when I said Nino was the clearest example, I forgot another character that's like a clear example of a bad unit, but a great character, and that is Lynn from the same game.
I would not say Lynn is a good character. She's quite bland.
Yeah, but people seem to like her more.
Her prologue actually wrote her very well. The problem is that when the main story occurs, it's kind of dated out and loses her significance as a character. But I actually think that the prologue, when you play Lynn's story, she's very well written in that.
Where's this tank?
But she's an awful unit, so.
Where are you, tank? I know you're here, bitch. I'm ready for you. So what were you saying? Hello?
Nothing really. We're just talking about bad units.
Oh, I hear him. He's coming.
Lynn is a bad unit.
I think I just fucked myself.
But I mean, the thing about Fire Emblem games is that, like, because they have such a huge cast of characters, it's hard to write them all to be good or good characters. See who that is. Hello.
Dude, where the fuck you been?
Yeah. But you heard about people being upset about Evo?
I'm sorry, about what?
Evo, the tournament, like shit.
No, I did not hear anything of that. Like,
Melee's not the
Yeah, people are salty about Melee not being an Evo.
Melee's not being an Evo? It's not going. Is there a reason? Is there a reason why Nintendo said fuck you? Basically.
Like they said goodbye Melee, but people are upset.
Like, most people aren't that upset from what I know, because we still have Ultimate and Ultimate's in there.
But some people were.
Oh,
really
you
upset.
fucking bitch! You pushed the card into me. Fuck you, Tank.
Like, I'm sure a lot of people are also happy about it, because Jesus Christ.
Well, they're gonna lose a lot of viewers though, because a lot of people tune in for the Smash tournament part.
Oh, we still have Ultimate, and Ultimate's quite quick for a game.
Yeah.
So, like,
Very fast gameplay and
I
arguably more engaging.
Melee was pretty good.
Melee was like the best Smash Brothers.
Looks like we
I would not say that
It's not the best.
Well, people praise it non-stop and they consider it the best. That's why
Yeah,
everyone says it's not Melee. It's not Melee. Melee's the best game of all.
Actually playing the games, but with Melee, it's about glitching it a lot.
Yeah.
So all those advanced techniques are just oversights from the developers.
Yeah, but you have to think about the fact that it's been released.
Oh sh.
Been that it's actually got a community.
Gosh. Fucking spitter.
Brother just made a point. Some people would probably, with a lot of not finished.
You're cutting out a lot, bro.
Sorry. Melee is finished.
And people really, and one game that I
Big
guess a lot
oof.
of people hate apparently is Brawl. Because
A lot of people hate Brawl because its goal was to be the opposite of Melee, to be casual,
basically
fun
they fixed
playing
all
it,
the-
not just
They fixed all the problems from Melee. That's
after
why Brawl
losing.
was there.
It wasn't Melee.
Yeah, but that's why people hated it.
It's a pretty game. It's pretty fun.
Yep. Well,
I actually liked Meta Knight, but I didn't know he was broken at all.
yeah. Like you text so fast.
I had a friend come over once and stuff, and my brother were playing Smash Bros with him, and he said Jigglypuff was good.
She is though. What are you talking about?
This is that she's bad in Brawl.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got an idea.
I guess I knew about like meta and stuff because I knew Meta Knight was good and Jigglypuff was bad, even though I had never meaning of tier list.
Ah man, tier lists, the bane of people's existence. Like they find out that the character
Hey, I have an
the character
issue
they
with-
love to play turns out that they're shit, even though they still play the character, and they're like, what the fuck? characters considered low tier.
But respect to Esam on the fact that he's willing to stay with Samus.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. Where's fucking Molotovs?
I have to say, he is way too biased with Pikachu. He always best in the game. It's like, yo, he's not the best. He's a good character. The very
Pikachu is really good though.
Yeah, but Pichu is better than him.
Oh, God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? In the tank? I gotta heal while I have the chance right now. Come on, heal, 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 heal.
Oh crap.
I don't have a Molotov, I am fucked. Okay, we gotta run. We're gonna make a break. We gotta find Molotovs.
Is anyone there?
I'm kind of a little disappointed with the direction that we went.
Oh,
no, go in this way.
Just looking at the chat, and they're talking about Ruby. I mean, I still watch it, but it's not as good as like the earlier, like the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about Ruby a few times.
And I'm dead.
I really like is some of the music is really good.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other problem is that like when they improve their
animation.
No, the animation, sure, we'll go with that. But like the people that they had, and it's sad that Monty Ohm died.
Yeah.
Because I think the problem is, as my uncle would put it, a lot of these guys have never been in a fight, so they don't know how to animate very well.
Yeah.
Whereas Monty understood something about fighting.
Yeah.
And the fact that he used to be like a theater dancer, it gave him insight. It gave him insight on how to be able to make flash.
Yeah. Also movement.
Yeah.
If you have people doing like breaking their arms mid-fight.
Yeah, but like for going back to Monty, I think like people can't see.
This one for reset. What are we getting at reset? Nothing? For heroes, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Orbs.
Oh, that looks like it's gonna hurt like shit.
I know that the voting gauntlet should start soon. Probably 2 days.
Yeah, voting gauntlet starts tomorrow.
Oh, also reset? So reset the voting gauntlet is alive?
No, I don't think every reset.
Happy about that because I need some orbs for Roy.
No, I think it is. Voting gauntlet is at reset.
That's good.
I think it is. It says the 27th, but
28.
It's the 28th right now, or what?
Oh.
No, it says 28th.
Yeah, so if it says 27th, then it would be today. It would be every.
So that means at reset we're getting it. Voting gauntlet.
Yes. So we're getting voting gauntlet.
So there you go. You got 2 orbs go after the first battle.
What sold Ruby wasn't the plot of the characters, was the fights. Without them, you have as well.
Was he ranking the guy again?
Yeah, that's. And as we were talking about before we got sidetracked, Monty Ohm was able to visualize fight.
Yeah.
And his background as a theater dancer allowed him to really fights while being real. And that's what made his animation so good. But then when he passed away, sadly, he just couldn't figure that out. And this is a very clear way to see this is like watch the fight Monty made with Yang versus the two girls in that club in the yellow preview. So watch that fight. Then compare that fight with Cinder versus Neo. And you can see the difference.
I know they also killed off another character. It's recently news though. I'm not going to spoil who died. But
well, it's like a couple years ago. What?
No, I'm talking about there's one died recently.
Oh, that one. Oh. Nah. That wasn't a big like one. That was like a whatever.
Yeah, because the character just went like after chapter 3 he was seen as a threat, but then afterwards he seems like a whiny little bitch.
One of my biggest issues with Dragon Ball is Vegeta as a whole. So weak, you can't even beat Goku. Die. And he died. And then he couldn't beat Goku, and he's like, we're best friends now. It's like, you're just fine with forgetting that he killed his partner just because he couldn't beat you, and then he failed at doing that. He's completely fine with
well,
it.
because Vegeta then doesn't give a fuck never gave a fuck about his partner. Never gave a fuck. He just doesn't like weaklings.
You know, after Dragon Ball, like after the Cell series, I mean, even within the Cell series, you ran into this problem. But basically, the big problem with Dragon Ball was that the writers, they didn't know what to do, and they just wrote things really badly. Like, it was funny because, for example, my cousin, he really likes Dragon Ball. I really hate Dragon Ball Super. Because basically what they did, and I mean, I read enough comic books, and you run into this problem with comic books, but with comic books, when you're writing a character for 40 years, you're gonna run into like writing yourself into a corner. So it's like, alright, whatever. But with Dragon Ball, they just kind of like blatantly like, oh, let's just forget the rule when we write. So the way that I kind of define this is like a universe.
Dude, you're cutting out a lot.
Rules that you make for that fictional universe.
You're cutting out a lot, bro.
But basically, put a big middle finger to that and was like, ah.
Yeah.
And Dragon Ball Super was just all like
interesting how many complaints there are with the Big Shonen 4 points. At this point, it's only 3. When I've seen it was decent.
I know a lot of people disagree with me on disliking Dragon, but that is my opinion.
A lot of people have realized at this point that it's not that good. It got popular because of there's a lot of,
you know, it's just
look into the writing. The whole goal of Dragon Ball was big fights. Look at these muscly dudes beating the shit out of each other. Like that. Dragon Ball doesn't have much substance other than that.
Well, the original Dragon Ball was actually really well.
Yeah, Kid Goku and Dragon Ball Z was cool too. His Super is the ones that people are like, what the fuck? Super's the one that people don't like.
Super's just badly written.
Most people just look to JoJo nowadays for big buff men fighting because it's actually written pretty well.
Yes, JoJo Bizarre Adventure is written
there's
pretty
GT.
well.
Do people hate GT?
Yes, people hate GT. That's why we don't. People.
Oh yeah, because it's a non-canon spin-off, basically. It's a spin-off, but it's like a non-canon. The whole stuff that happens in GT. That means Super Saiyan 4 never existed or some shit. In the main, because Dragon Ball Super is a continuation
Ichigo
of
is
Dragon Ball
pretty
Z.
bad from what I feel like the main thing was his design. That's what was meant to stand out with him.
But at least in Bleach, the supporting character.
Yeah.
The other characters were good, so I could forgive that Ichigo is terrible. He does suck.
I haven't watched that much into it, but from what I've seen, their goal was to like show off these characters and then get into the actual plot.
And that works, and that's fine, right? Naruto did that too, and it worked pretty well.
Of course, Naruto did try writing Naruto or something, from what I know.
Naruto did try to write Naruto, what?
They tried to actually make him an interesting character or something. Hey, look at all my friends, aren't they cool?
Yeah, but it's hard to write a shonen character nowadays.
That's what JoJo did.
Oh shit. God damn it, why? Gotta do this. Oof. God damn it, what the fuck? Turn back on. Oh my god.
Who's this weird? Look, he has a purple dude following him.
Alright, let's see. Oops, sorry about that. Everything got unplugged again. Oh my god damn it. I hate it when that
I hear that like some of the best Shonen Jump manga are Hunter x Hunter and Gintama.
Oh, Gintama?
Yeah.
Wait, you said Gintama, right?
Yeah.
Just when we were running Heroes until recently.
Yeah.
Just so we can go get
Dude, it's not. It looks so interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty long though. That's one of my issues.
True.
That's why it's hard for me to watch animes, because like a lot of them are so lengthy. So I lose interest pretty quickly, like after so many seasons.
Yeah, nowadays we have like 12 episode animes that you can like watch in a setting if you try your hardest.
OVAs are pretty good too because they're like short.
Still need to watch the original Noragami OVA. Apparently the manga's not on hiatus anymore, so I might see eventually.
Sit up straight.
Noragami was actually pretty good. A lot of confusion comes to me because I'm wondering what's going on. Who the fuck is this woman and why is she important?
Yeah.
Foreshadowing, but you don't get to see what it's foreshadowing. There's no reason for foreshadowing if you'll never find out. There's a whole big deal with the character. It's like, oh, look at this person. It's gonna be something important. Nothing. It's like they appeared again, did some weird things. Yeah, Sasuke.
Oh yeah, there was the meme going around of him getting like choked.
Yeah. Poor Sasuke. There was one where it was the opposite, where instead it was the person choking him, but they were choking someone else. Like Darkness from Konosuba. So of course they were like, oh yeah, daddy, give it to me.
Well, you know the funny thing, I always disliked you know, the blue onis in a lot of anime. Because when I was in high school, all the girls loved their blue onis. And it just
Even the
annoyed
blue oni.
it just annoyed the shit out of me.
Blue oni.
You know, like Sasuke is a blue oni, Vegeta is your blue oni.
Oh, so the edgy like best friend of the main character.
Yeah, that guy. And they just always bothered me because all the girls would be like, "Oh my gosh, fast." I was like, "Oh god."
Yeah, at least they weren't like joining the harem for the main character.
Yeah. And
Like-
Vicar said he heard darkness.
I heard darkness. You mean
Don't know
darkness?
too well.
Yeah, it goes.
Like a, he felt like a self-insert.
Alright, let's see. Gotta edit an image because I cannot see the chat. I mean, I can see the chat, but I don't think you can see the stream. It's blended in with the white background.
I could see what's Vanguard's name.
Hopefully when I upgrade my internet this weekend, I won't have this like constant quality drop and the live things out unsyncing and stuff. Well, I'm gonna need it for when I do videos as well.
Bondage is just a big friendship bracelet.
9 more minutes until reset.
9 minutes?
Well, for Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah, I did not realize time went by that quickly.
Yeah.
I've just been sitting down talking into my mic.
Yep.
Rip
Pair of swim shorts.
Hmm.
Don't have anything else to wear. The chat's a bit easier to see.
The edgy rival. I think every anime has that, don't they? An edgy rival.
Have what?
An edgy
That's my-
rival to the main character.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of animes have that.
Yeah, not
I guess Scar sort of counts as that.
The red Oni and the blue.
No.
No idea who Scar's the right.
I like the friendship bracelet still.
Chat has the ability to keep things on screen.
Oh yeah, I beat the Inferno for Roy.
So
Beat my meat.
Yeah, it's done.
In fact, here's what I did. I used Reinhardt and 3 dancers.
No, I should probably start building a Reinhardt.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have a plus attack one, well, you're set.
Of course.
I just Veronica and air cheesed in Abyssal mode.
I don't have a Veronica. Only beginner.
Oh, that sucks.
You just get Veronica.
Basically, this thing is
air.
about you don't have Veronica. Well, too fucking bad. He looks like he won't be beating those abyssals.
Well, you can do it with air though, because air's really good.
Yeah.
Air,
Air
it's
is a great, fantastic for you.
Veronica. Erica isn't Veronica. Fuck.
Yeah.
Could also get other units like. I know for Navarre, Robin's good for him.
Robin and Hector's good for taking care of the tanks. Well, not tanks, ninjas, because
See, how
ninjas
many
barely do
more
anything
do I
damage.
have to do? Ooh, we got a 1.5.
I'll probably try building up my Hector. You might be able to give him a few merges because I have I have 3 not legendary, but 3 LA Hectors.
Oh yeah.
I do any merges for him though, because I think I want to have 2 built, and then 1 as fodder for DC.
Understandable. I know I did that with Fallen Celica. Sorry, Dark Knight.
my main thoughts are, I actually want to merge him once, just so I can have a good one. Actor. And then I'll have a, DC Christmas Lissa, so that way she can basically replace the other Hector. Because she could probably use DC better than him.
Yeah, poor kid. Poor.
Oh, high res.
Poor Roar.
Like, poor kid.
Why is it
He has money.
What the fuck?
I hate how, when shows talk up stuff, like shows and games, they're all like, whoa, this is so great, and then it ends up sucking.
Orders? Yes. Say the word.
Like dragon form, Koran.
Now, whoa, majestic, yeah, because Dragon Koran goes berserk and wants to kill everything. Like,
It's berserk, and then it fucking fails at everything.
Let's go. As you say.
Rory's getting a beating from Nini.
Yeah, oh yeah, the fucking art.
Like, okay, mom, I'm sorry, okay, no, sorry, young man. Like, you're about to get a whooping. Oh, fuck.
One of my big things about everyone calling him racist, he's not racist, his mom is a fucking dragon.
Filthy humans.
You have breathed your last.
Roy's never shown to do anything racist.
Yeah, man, and there are people who are actually taking it seriously about him being racist, and I'm like, really?
Jeez.
I'm like,
I'm fine with the memes and stuff.
Oh my god, I mean, it's okay for memes, but like, once you start doing like IRL shit with that, I'm like, what the fuck?
You start complaining, like, I'm sure that some people end up actually trying to go to IS and complain about it.
It's a sad day when you have to actually walk to the game.
Yeah.
This is racism.
This is racism at its max. How dare you do this to me?
You know, people want Smash Bros. Boycott like from Evo just because Melee's not in there anymore. So
Wow, that's not gonna happen though, obviously.
Smash Bros is still big.
And there are the people who are boycotting, say they're boycotting, but then you see them over there actually playing in the tournament, and you're like,
yeah, you just look over and you see them.
they're like, oh wow,
People
you're
just
freaking-
raw and make
You know,
noise.
most of the big players are probably still gonna go, because
Yeah, the big players always because they gotta make an appearance.
they're
over
not
there.
gonna piss their pants. Oh my god, Melee's not in it. Oh, I fucking hate my life.
Vanguard said they were.
I thought they were. I mean, didn't think they were serious about taking it in Israel. No, I mean they know it's not real because it's a fictional game, but no, they're just basically talking about the mess,
The
the
fictional
stuff
entities,
behind
it's
it.
like the Oasis
We're
from...
talking about the stuff behind it, like basically the undertones of it, and they're like putting it to real life, like adding it to real life, and it's stupid. Like honestly, I lose faith in this place. I'm losing faith, honestly, in people.
Smart flat earthers are a thing.
Which is hilariously ironic you say that, because that's the point of the human virtue, is that Roy believes in humanity.
Yeah, I don't.
But
You're losing faith in it over it.
And basically you defeat the point of Roy existing as a character. Good job, everybody. Good job.
We done it, boys. We defeated Roy.
Roy's dead. Dun dun. Crap bits. Oh, in 2
I
more
remember
minutes we
Because
got
that's
like,
what the move is
as a
supposed to
kid.
represent.
I was a lot younger. I didn't have actual PE. There was stuff like crab walks,
Oh yeah, I remember
where you just bend backwards.
that. Yeah,
Fucking break your back.
that's fine.
Alright, one more minute.
I'll be honest, I actually was fine with the
Finding blue.
one class today that was English.
Just letting the orb sit there,
Yeah.
waiting to...
Just I'm trying to save up so I can get something from Roy.
See, what's my rate on Roy?
Yeah.
I need to see my rate. Let's go check our rate. Let's see. We
My
have
mom's
80.
Should have saved more. I honestly
got free summon here.
shouldn't have summoned on Beast.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid for me that my mom got fucking free summon Hiri. What was it, man?
Wow.
On my first
I did.
batch.
Yeah, reset that.
Reset time?
Reset. It's reset
Yeah.
time.
Time to bring out the phone.
Yeah.
It's voting gauntlet time.
Yep.
Except it's actually good and not YouTube Rewind.
Let me get my orbs. No, I got
But what the fuck is with Azura not know having
what
any song that's not or whatever?
Let's see.
Kinda weird. She
Like,
can sing normal, but she sings for power and stuff. She fucking gets almost almost fucking dies from singing.
Let's go.
Lost in Thoughts All Alone. That's the name.
Come on, Katarina.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's see. Who shall we get? Let's go
things.
for Cecilia. Let's go.
It's like, geez, you're all praised for your singing, and you only sing one song.
It's like one of those bands that have a one-hit single. They're like the one-hit wonder.
One hit wonder.
They're like a one-hit wonder.
There's one-hit wonders.
Like basically, you only had one successful song. That's it. Everything else you made fucking sucked. Everything else you made fucking sucked. Wasn't even worth it.
And I got my orb.
Oh, look at the lag. I'm just gonna do some voting, the voting on, and I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna end the stream because I want to go to sleep. I'm tired as fuck.
How dare you want to go to sleep?
And don't
Sleep
forget
is for
tomorrow,
people who
new
don't
month.
stay awake.
Tomorrow's also a new month.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm just gonna
Are you
wait
gonna-
to do the tower quest stuff until then.
What? I said tomorrow. Well,
The support
did you already do,
Morgan.
February?
I did all the February ones, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, today is the last day of
I feel-
February because February's fucking weird and only having like 28 days.
You feel bad for
I'll dance.
what?
Gonna get.
Got it.
We must make haste.
I'll dance. We must make
Great
haste.
Makai plus rep.
Who's Machias this anyway? Oh, and we can see who's Machias.
I had to grab my legendary banner stuff.
Summer's here.
Who's Red
On
Machias?
legendary
This
banner.
is I don't know who's that is and who's
Wait.
whose Finn is this? I don't know who these people are.
It's random people. If no one picks a team, you get two random people.
Ah. Well, that's it.
Ooh yeah.
I guess
plus
I'll be
reds for
getting.
Dancing Kaya.
I guess I'll be getting Vanguard since me and him are on the same team. I'll probably.
What team are you guys on?
Cecilia.
Morgan.
Oh.
Katarina.
Morgan.
Morgan.
Fucking weeboos.
Hey, I love Morgan from Awakening, okay? She's a great fucking nuke, okay?
I like Morgan too. I'm on Team Morgan.
You're a fucking weeaboo then. Since you're calling us weeaboo,
Hell
you're
yeah,
a weeaboo.
boy.
Just want to fuck the teacher.
Do we
Yeah,
actually?
so, I mean, at
probably
least
just
we don't want to do an underage girl.
Oh yeah, also another thing,
Well, I am an
and,
underage girl,
Lolly
so
and
I
Sean
have
stuff.
legal rights.
What were you saying, Sega?
I feel like Yagen's just gonna get wrecked.
Twitter banned lollies and Shota stuff. Not
Oh
porn,
shit. You're gonna die. Fuck.
Yeah, they banned that for like the child porn stuff that's been going
How
around.
dare you ban child porn? This is not acceptable.
Well, it's not even just porn, it's just like regular drawings. Too.
Real drawings.
I think. I don't know.
The fake
2,000
drawings.
feathers from the earth. Okay.
Okay, here's here's my predictions. In round 1, the winners will be Lun, Morgan, Cecilia, and Soren.
Oh, obviously Cecilia, because I mean, it's freaking Jagan. No one really likes Jagan.
No one likes Jagan, and that's why he's gonna win.
Do not underestimate the boost.
I'm counting on that for Katarina to win.
I think Luna's gonna win just because of how popular he is in the community.
Katarina's pretty interesting character. I wouldn't say she will be low.
And I have to say, Soren will probably win, and...
Yeah, because of
Soren's
Ike the whole, because he's paired up with, like, Ike, obviously, so of course he's popular.
Yeah, he's really popular for no reason. No
Yeah.
good reason. And then with Loon and Morgan, I honestly don't know who would win.
I'd say Morgan would probably have more votes at first, but Lewin will probably catch up with Boost and all this shit.
Then it'd sort of be a, like... I don't know, be sort of in between who's winning.
Anyway, I'm gonna be ending the stream right here, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, everybody.
Wise.
See you all in hell. Bye.
Y'all in hell.